Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Donald, and today I'm going to review about a console that I haven't reviewed, but I got it ever since I started making videos, and it's to review Pokemon Pikachu Nintendo 64. This is basically a Pokemon Pikachu version of the Nintendo 64. Now, the difference between this console and the other one and the regular version is that the shape of it and the look of it. And I'll get into the details. It's got that Nintendo 64 logo on it. It's got a cartridge slot. As you can see, it's a cartridge-based console. It's got a reset button, which is on Pikachu's foot. The sticker says "Press here to reset," with Ash's face on it, but it's all faded away. You press that button to reset the console. Here's the on and off switch, which is shaped like a Pokeball. The memory expansion, which has a memory card in there, The main memory card into the system. And it's got 4 controller ports, much like the GameCube does. And much like the Sega Dreamcast. Except it has these things, much like the GameCube does, to represent the players. It's got Pikachu on it. It's all blue and yellow, blue on the top and yellow on the bottom, which is one of my favorite colors. It's got a phone number to call Nintendo. It's got the same AV slot as the Super Nintendo and the GameCube. And it's got a weird type of AC adapter port. I'll show you the reason why later. And as you can see, under the console, there is no expansion port for a CD add-on for this console. Of course, the other one, the original version, had the port for the CD add-on, but it's only released in Japan. So you don't find it on this console anyway. Looks all withered out. It's got a W for unknown reason. It's got some scratch marks, which isn't part of my console, but someone might have drawn on it, which doesn't really matter because I just want to talk about the console itself. At least it still works. As long as it works, that's all that matters. Anyway, I'll show you the controller. Same color as the console. Same color scheme as the console, and it has that Pokemon logo on it. It's got one analog, a D-pad on the left, and a C-pad on the right. It kind of looks similar to that of the GameCube's C analog, but instead of an analog, it's a deep C-pad. It's got A and B. Start button's in the center. It's got a left trigger button, and it's got a left bumper button and a right bumper button, and it's got a Z trigger under the controller, as you can see. The button. And it's also got an expansion port for either a rumble pack or a memory card unit, which I have right now, as you can see. I got this memory card that you can place into the controller. Snaps on like so, but you can't remove it unless you press the button. And as you can see, the controller plug is is similar to, matches the Nintendo 64. This can only plug into the Nintendo 64 and nothing else. Enough about the controller. I'll show you the games. Now, I got a few games, but I'm only going to show you 2 of them. I got this silhouette of... Here's what a typical Nintendo 64 cartridge will look like. It's gray, and it's light gray, and I got this silhouette of Beetle Adventure Racing, which fits in like so. And I also have this silhouette of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It's an awesome game. I like this game, but dang, it's difficult. And as you can see, the sticker has this 3D. It has this 3D sticker, which is pretty awesome on this cartridge. And it's gold, as you can see. It's got a warning on the back. Now to show you the hardware. Now to show you the hardware, the other hardware for it. I may not have that much accessories for it, but I at least have the console to show you guys. Here's the AV outs, which oh yeah, sorry about the AV outs being splitted up like that. Hold on. Got your AV outs. Note, this thing does not have an RF connector. It only has these AV outs. Oh, sorry about this. Hold on. Anyway, here's the AV outs. And as you can see, the plug matches the GameCube's plug and the Super Nintendo's plug, which I don't really have that much. I might want to get another one. But this is pretty long. Like, you could literally put this thing into an HD TV, which I have, which I don't feel like showing because I wanted to talk about the console itself. Here's the AC adapter, and as you can see, it's got this box that plugs into the back, into the AC adapter port, which is kind of huge, but it only has that thing on the side, which, to me, this thing is kind of unnecessary when they could have just hardwired the AC adapter into the N64. But it ends with a small plug that looks like this, as you can see. But anyway, in conclusion, the Nintendo 64 is one of my favorite consoles because of its title, because of its games, and because they made a custom version like this, made by Nintendo. I gotta say, Nintendo, I'm proud of what they created, and I'm proud to have this console in my house. Because it matches my colors, my favorite colors. It's got Pikachu on it. Pika Pika! And it's very, very unique. It kind of gives this console a personality. Even though it can't utilize a CD add-on, it was only released in Japan anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Unless I find a game that is interesting, which I don't think is going to happen. But anyway, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and like the video. And I'll see you on the next video. This is me, signing off.